Okay. Okay. Yeah, it is recorded. Okay, wait. Okay, yeah, it is recorded. Okay, Assalamualaikum. We will start our program with Umul Kitab Al-Fatihah. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to all participants. Okay, my name is Azli Nawawi from Global UTHM. And today is a very good day. No, it is a great day because we will have a course, okay, a course about video conferencing. And our instructor is one of the best. Actually, I think the best Google Meet instructor in UTHM because she is already on the topic about 3 to 4 years, I think. 3 years, 3 years, okay. Okay, Dr. Mimi. Okay, Dr. Mimi is a senior lecturer from Center for Language Studies. Okay, I think she's already being a academic staff for more than 10 years. So the experience is massive. Okay, it's massive. Okay, and we are very lucky that she can join us as an instructor for Global almost for more than 3 years. Okay, and she keep covering the same topics, and we love that. We love that. Because she became one of the truly experts in the topics that she covered, and Google Meet is one of the topics. Okay, and what she will share to you today is not just the basics. Okay, the basic is good, and the basic is well known for most everybody, but she will also share the tips and tricks to organize a meeting, to manage the meeting efficiently. Okay, so this session is almost demo session, fully hands-on, we can say. Okay, and I already record the session, and then I also share live to our Facebook page. So if anything in the session that you need to do go to do something else, so you can just go with your thing, and you can watch the video later. Okay, and about 10:30 in the morning, I will distribute the attendance form. Okay. So without further ado, but before that, okay, we are going to use bahasa Inggeris throughout the session, and we also will mix with bahasa Melayu. So any participant, sesiapa yang tanya soalan or any comments, justification, you can just speak. Okay, no need to worry about that. Okay, no need to worry. We are open. Okay, jangan risau. So tanya bahasa Melayu boleh, nak cakap bahasa Melayu boleh. Jadi kita akan utamakan bahasa Inggeris because we have a lot of international staff today with our session. Okay, with us right now. Okay, so without further ado, I will invite Dr. Mimi as the instructor. Thank you very much, Doctor, for coming.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Azli. Thank you for the introduction. Just a disclaimer, I'm not saying that I'm the expert. I'm just sharing my experience on using Google Meet because we've been having classes, meetings, and everything on Google Meet, especially classes. And to make your classes more meaningful, you have to use quite a number of extensions and make use of all the features of Google Meet. And if you notice, if we've been using Google Meet for I think for 2 years now, or maybe more, and you'll notice that there are changes in terms of the layout and also the features. Google has been improving and improving, and you will also notice some changes, some limitations in terms of the participants of the meeting, and more features for the host. Okay, and you also need to be aware of all the changes. It will keep on updating and updating. So whenever you receive any updates on from Google saying that terms and conditions have been improved and whatnot, so you also need to look at all the features, all the applications, because they will also be updating all those things. Okay, so we will first start on the features first before looking at other things. All right, so we will be looking at the features, what you can use, the extensions and everything, and then the next hour I will try to do a demonstration. So I hope it works today. It worked yesterday, so that you can have a look at how you can actually use Google Meets for meetings as well as for classes. Okay, so so far okay everybody. Macam Dr. Azli cakap tadi, we mix. I will be in terms of the instructions, explanations, I will give it in English. But if you have questions, kalau ada soalan, mungkin tak faham apa yang saya cakap, minta explain balik semula in Malay, so let me know. Just raise your hands, hand or hands, nak angkat dua tangan pun boleh, satu tangan pun boleh. Dekat bawah tu ada one of the features, ada yang raise hand. So kalau ada soalan boleh tanya terus jangan tunggu sampai akhir sebab nanti kita nak recall balik dah terlepaskan. Nanti
betul.
Maklumlah sekarang ni semua short term memory ni dah banyak sangat benda kan. Jadi so kalau ada soalan, if you have any question there and then you can just stop me and ask me questions. Alright. Okay, we first look at the features. Okay, let me just share this.
Okay, so this is an informal session. Okay, sesi kawan-kawan. So any question or if Dr. Mimi going too fast, okay, just raise your hand or maybe speak through your speaker or type something on the message. Okay. Okay, guys, get ready. Okay. It's best for you to get prepared with your computer with Google Meet on. Okay.
Yelah, especially kot lah saya ni tercakap merapu ke, just stop me and let me know. Okay. Now basic layout. Okay, saya kena play dulu. Okay, basic layout. Yang ini you all, kalau you tak ada extension ni, you takkan nampak. You will not see this. So just ignore this first. I will go into this one later. So just ignore the red part there, tracking attendance there. Just ignore that because that is an extension. So basic layout memang tak ada. Memang tak ada basic layout.
Okay, baik.
Jangan pula nanti buka tengok, kenapa Dr. Mimi punya ada, saya punya tak ada. Itu nanti kita akan, we will go into that. Alright. Okay. So if you look at the yang dekat yang hujung sekali ni, the one that I have, okay, this is actually a recording. I don't want to use the live version one yet because takut nanti dia hang ke freeze. So I want to spare that for the next session.
Okay, it's okay. As long as we can see something, that's okay. No worries.
Okay, all right. Okay. So if you look at if you click on the one with macam ada mangga like a lock there, that is actually the setting. So the setting there is for the host to set. All right.
Oh, down there, down right.
Down right there. Okay. Then like a lock.
Okay.
Ada macam kunci. So that one is for the host to set up. But normally we don't really make any setting there because it's already on default. Like the default one, biasanya yang default tu yang kita memang kita nak guna. Because of course you want to other people to share screen in case you want them to present, right? If you untick this part, nanti the other participants, members of the meeting cannot share their screen. So only the host can share.
Okay.
So this part here. So nampak tak ni dah biru kan? That means everybody else can share their screen. Okay. And then this part also send chat messages. So this is automatically on so that everybody can send messages in the chat box. Okay. If you untick this, if you turn this off, then no one else can send any messages. So if you want a meeting where no one will be chatting in the chat box, then you can turn that off because you want people to focus on that. But then it will be difficult if you require, someone with problems with their mic. They have issues on turning on their mic to speak out their ideas or to respond. Then if you turn that off, then this person or these people cannot respond to your questions and you think that, oh, where are you? But they cannot tell you that they cannot turn on their mic. All right. So might as well you turn this on. And then other settings, let me just play this. Okay, you also have other settings. So this one is the overall. It will let you restrict what participant can do or cannot do during the meeting. So you can explore that. All right. So if you click on view all host settings, you will have all the settings. So here you will see some more descriptions. Where when you turn this off, this yang ini yang sebelah ni, okay, the host must join first.
Okay.
Kalau host tak join, maknanya yang lain tak boleh join.
Okay, this is important. This one is critical.
Okay, nampak tak when turn off? Dia cakap when turn off. Ni maknanya bila ini dah klik ni, this is turn on. That means orang lain boleh join dulu. Okay, provided that they are invited. I mean, because or within the organization, you will notice that when you send out a link to other people within the organization, they can still join. But if you send it out to people who are not in your organization, they will require you to admit them. Okay, but if you invite them, then they can just join. We will go into that afterwards. This is just basic. Okay, so people can't join anonymously. This one is especially, but because ours is Google Meet, Google Suite or Google One, isn't it, Dr. Azli? Google One kan?
Google Education.
Suite.
Google One, yes.
Education. So for education, you within the organization, you need to use your organization's email. Macam kita UTHM, kita kena guna email UTHM.
Okay.
Kalau yang luar, dia mesti invited lah. Tapi dia tak boleh join anonymously kalau this one is turned off. Okay. Only host can dial out. This one, this feature, Malaysia tak ada. Dia US dengan Canada je rasanya. So yang dial in ni biasanya tak ada. Dial in ni maksudnya you join the meeting by dialing a number and then you can join the meeting. But this feature is limited. It's only for US and Canada.
Doctor, one question. So the host, how many hosts can we have for one meeting?
So far ada host sahaja, tak ada co-host.
Seorang je tak boleh ramai-ramai host.
But then kat sini dia cakap boleh ada co-host, but I'm still exploring. Maybe nanti later kita boleh tengok.
Yeah,
okay. Sebab normally when I conduct my class, takkan I nak suruh my student co-host, kan? Nanti, right. So making sure that you have control, and then if you give co-host, unless you trust the student, then you can give a co-host, appoint the student as a co-host. Okay, so ini adalah setting untuk host untuk set the whole meeting. Okay, and then kita pergi pada next feature. Okay, so this one is the activities. What are the activities that you can do, which include recording. So if you want to record, so you can click on that, and then you want to do, you want to use the whiteboard. Whiteboard ni dia akan pergi pada Jamboard.
Jamboard, okay, nice.
Jamboard. So when you click on that, it will automatically open the Jamboard, and then it will automatically give you the link. Macam yang bawah ni kan? Ni. So when you click on that, start a new whiteboard or Jamboard. So you will have it will open the Jamboard. Okay. Yang dekat sini ni, yang dekat screen ni, only the host can see this. The rest can go to the Jamboard. So you will have the link there. So it's automatic.
Only host. So the rest can join the Jamboard to jot down something.
Dia kena klik dekat link tu lah.
Okay.
Yang dekat screen tadi tu host akan nampak lah. So host tak perlulah pergi ke link tu. So host akan nampak. Okay, nanti kita akan buat. We will do that later. Okay. Right now I'm just explaining the features. What are the features available on Google Meet? Next one is chat box. So itu yang biasa. And then the other one is participants list of names. Okay, dekat sini ni, you will see that you can mute all the participants. But in terms of unmuting, kalau you nak dia unmute, participants unmute, you cannot unmute the participants because of privacy terms and condition, privacy reasons. Okay, untuk unmute cuma participants saja boleh unmute. Untuk mute, the host can mute everyone.
Okay.
But the host cannot unmute participants because of privacy terms and conditions. Okay, rasanya sama dengan Zoom.
Sama dengan Zoom, sama.
You cannot unmute your participants. Okay, then you will have add people. Okay, add people. Okay, and then you have host control.
Host control, okay.
Kalau if you turn off that host control, that means everybody will have control of the Google Meet. Of course, you don't want that, right? You want the host to take control of the Google Meet. Okay, next one. This is the meeting details. So if you need to copy the link and send it over to someone on WhatsApp, maybe it is an instant call. For example, during the meeting, you forgot someone. Terlupa panggil orang ni lah. Okay, so you can click. You can click on copy joining information. Click just itu, and then just paste it in your WhatsApp to whoever that you want to call for the meeting. Okay, so ini adalah the link to the meeting, right? Then next one.
Wah, banyak ikon lah bawah tu, perasan.
Banyak. Tapi then track attendance ni ignore. This one is extension. You will not have that as a basic.
One is another thing. Aduh, banyak.
Okay, so ini whiteboard ni sama yang tadi. In the activities, record meeting here also macam tadi. Okay, previously when you join Google Meet, anyone can record. But now, just recently we noticed that only the host can record. So if the host does not join the meeting, let's say the host only created the meeting room and does not join, then no one can actually record the meeting.
Wah.
So the host so kita baru ni kita ada problem, host create and then host tak masuk, mungkin masa tu dia ada internet problem. So orang lain semua cari button, everybody was looking for the button, semua tak jumpa.
Oh man.
So ini recent ini yang terbaru yang kita discover. So recording
jadi orang yang buat meeting tu kita boleh lantik ada host kan, other than ourselves kan?
Nanti kita tengok nanti kita tengok. Okay. Alright.
Okay, thank
you. And then ada change layout. Nanti kita akan tengok dia ada ada 4. Satu auto.
Okay.
Auto ni that means ikut suka Google Meet dia nak dia nak buat apa. Okay. And then dia ada tile. Tile ni that means if there are 10 participants, all the 10 participants faces will appear on the screen. Okay. And then dia ada spotlight. And then there ada one more, I can't remember. So ada the spotlight. Spotlight means whoever is talking will appear, will be highlighted in the center. Okay. And then the other one is see, I told you short-term memory. Right. We will go into the change layout in detail. There are actually 4 options.
It's okay.
Okay. And then full screen. Okay, ni normal full screen. Apply visual effects. This one is another change. Before this, you will see a background. virtual background. Okay, there ada.
There.
Spotlight and sidebar. Okay. Spotlight, whoever is talking, the face will appear as in the center. And then sidebar, that means all the participants' faces or videos will be on the side. Okay.
Okay.
And then the presentation will be in the center, and whoever is talking, it will also be in the center. Okay. So that is for the change layout. Then we will do, hopefully we can do a demo afterwards. Okay. And spotlight and sidebar. Okay. Ni means this sama macam grid view. Up to 49 people, but you have to make sure that the dot there is up to the end.
49 people in one screen.
Yes, on one screen.
Oh.
So kalau let's say you have 100 students, that means tak cukup kan? And then that will also affect your track attendance. Some meet attendance, they require all the participants to be on screen. If there are 100 participants, then 100 videos or participants need to be on the screen, which is on tiled or grid view. So to solve that issue, there is another extension. So kita akan pergi pada extension kemudian.
Okay, nice.
Okay, apply visual effects. Visual effects, previously it was background. Now they dah tukar kepada apply visual effects. Okay.
And the filter, is there any filter? Change your faces into something else?
No, that one I think you need to use snap.
Yeah, snap camera.
Snap camera.
Snap camera, yeah.
Dia cuma ada blur, blur and things like that. So ini yang tadi saya cakap, use a phone for audio. This one call in, if I'm not mistaken. This one you can see that it's only for Canada and United States.
Okay, nice.
So it's not available for Malaysia or any other countries. And then report problem, biasalah report abuse, troubleshooting, itu dia akan bagi tahu what is the issue. Sometimes internet connection is not good, it will tell you also. Okay, so this one you can choose the setting for audio and also for video. Okay, this one is present. You have 3 options: your entire screen, a window, and a tab. Okay, so if you use a window, you can share your PowerPoint, which is on your video, on your computer. Okay, which is on your computer, or any other window that you open from on your computer. The tab you can use that for let me just pause this. For window, you can also use share the browser, Chrome or whatever that you open on the screen. Okay, so it's just that for window, you can share either any documents that you open on your computer, and also you can share your browser, anything on each tab. Okay, but you have to make sure that everything is maximized, not minimized. If you minimize, then Google Meet will not be able to detect.
Okay, kena buka itu open.
Kena buka.
Window.
Tak boleh tak buka. Okay, kalau tak buka dia tak ada yang ni macam ni.
Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know.
Okay, dia tak boleh detect. Okay, it cannot detect. Alright. So now this one is tab. So tab it can only detect the browser. So apa juga tab yang you dah buka, whatever tab that you have open. In this case, I have my inbox, I have my Google Drive, whatever website that I have opened, my Jamboard. Okay, so I have all these lists, so I can choose which one that I want to open. But having said that, when you use tab, you can actually just interchange any tab, whatever tab that you have opened, provided that it is not the same. You have to macam keluarkan daripada daripada tab yang you guna untuk your Google Meet, the one that you use for your Google Meet. I will later demonstrate to you. Otherwise, it will not detect. Okay, right. Then if you have YouTube, if you want to use audio from YouTube, you need to use tab because it has this option here, share tab audio.
Oh, okay. Oh, berperasan.
So if you use window, then it may not be able to detect the audio. But if you use tab, normally for online video or YouTube, then you use tab. You don't use window.
This is one of the reason why some people say, why no audio? Why no? Kenapa video tak bunyi? Dia lah benda je. Aduh, okay, thank you.
Yes. Okay.
Aduh,
Now, I think there will be a question on macam mana nak buka audio video yang dekat komputer. Okay. Sebenarnya there is a way, but it's a bit technical.
Okay.
It's a bit technical. You can adjust, set up your audio setting on your computer. Okay, so for those yang macam not really computer literate, this will cause anxiety. Kan? So
anxiety and stress.
Yes. So one of the ways is best for you to upload the video to your Google Drive. Then you can open it from there.
Oh, Google Drive. Oh yeah, from the tab. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, any question from the participants? Come on, guys. Tanyalah sikit.
Ada soalan tak? Kalau tak, saya terus dulu.
Kan terus banyak nak kena tanya kumpul-kumpul. So jangan segan.
Nanti kumpul-kumpul dah terlupa.
Boleh?
Okay. Alright.
Boleh tak ulang yang nak share audio tu, macam ada sometimes I have assignment that needs to play an audio for my class. Okay. So because this is an online class, so I have to like play audio. So can you please on that critical part, boleh tak ulang macam mana nak share audio tu tanpa rasa segan lah, sebab setting sekali tak keluar kan. Jadi student pun tanya, saya tak keluar miss. Jadi kita macam paiseh lah. Okay. So to avoid that kind of situations, can you please repeat in detail? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Pasita.
Yeah.
Our DJ Faz.
Okay, DJ Faz, yeah.
Okay. So, kita pergi balik pada sharing mana tadi? Okay, tadi untuk to present, dia ada 3 option. There are 3 options, right? So you have your entire screen, a window and a tab. So it's not advisable to use your entire screen unless you have to. Okay. Why? Nanti kita akan buat demo. Saya rasa nanti saya akan ada salah satu video yang boleh tunjuk ni lepas ni. Okay. A window, you can share with your PowerPoint yang ada di komputer. You tak upload, you don't upload it. So you can share that. Anything that you have on your computer, you share using your window. Okay. If you use tab, then it will not be able to detect your PowerPoints or your Word document on your computer. Alright. Biasanya orang dia ambil option entire screen, jadi boleh ni, tapi entire screen is quite dangerous. One, it will create echoes.
Okay.
Okay, it will create echoes. When you open your when the host maximize the Google Meet, dia akan create echoes. Okay. But then bila they close the Google Meet, when they close the Google Meet, then it's okay. And the danger of sharing your entire screen is you can see everything. People can see everything on your screen. So sometimes you don't realize kan, okay, nak buka ni sekali terbuka ni lah apa benda kan, ni all your secrets will come out. Okay. So that's the danger of your entire screen. All right. Window, when you click window, it will only open the window that you share. For example, kalau you buka you punya folder and then you share that folder. Or when you open your Word document and then you share that Word document. Cumanya the disadvantage of only sharing a window is you have to keep on share and share, share and share. Kalau entire screen you just open and then buka je lah dokumen apa semua without having to do that. So there are pros and cons there. Okay. Tab tadi Miss Fazita tanya, tab can be used to share your audio. Okay. Your audio on the screen. On the website. Perhaps you have uploaded to Chrome, or maybe you want to open or you want to play YouTube, and then you use tab. Because it has the audio feature there here. So if you want to share videos online, you use tab. Okay. Now the problem is when the video is on your computer and you want to share it with your students. There are technical settings that you need to follow. You need to set up your audio. Which is a bit technical. We can go into that later. Which is to some maybe it will be very troublesome for them to set up the audio. So, and the option is one of the options is for you to upload that to your YouTube channel. Okay, one option. The other one is to upload it to your Google Drive. Your Google Drive, then you can play from your Google Drive.
Okay.
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 Clear? Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Right. So make sure the one thing that you need to make sure is to open the browser. If you want to share your PowerPoint, you have to open your PowerPoint. If you want to share your Google document, you need to open your Google document and maximize, bukan minimize. Maximize ni maknanya buka je lah. Terbuka. Then it can, and then Google Meet can detect. If you minimize, Google Meet will not detect the document.
So
because it's not active.
Without full screen, okay, can still can detect.
Boleh. Still can detect. As long as it is active.
Okay.
If it is not active, Google Meet will not be able to detect the document.
Okay, Doctor. What I did is when I'm teaching using Google Meet, I will open my PowerPoints, okay, and then I will always use Zoom it tool, the zoom in, zoom out, the tool from on your for your Windows. Then one I think I need to open my entire window, because if I open tab or window, it will not function.
Yeah. When you open your tab. Okay, one thing that you need to also be aware of, when you share, let's say, a document, let's say Word document, and then it appears on Google Meet, you cannot navigate it on Google Meet. You have to minimize your Google Meet and then go to the document itself. That's the disadvantage of it.
Okay.
So you cannot navigate from the Google Meet itself, like what I'm doing here. On Zoom is different. You can navigate it from the Zoom itself. Once you present, once you share, you can navigate it from Zoom. But for Google Meet, you have to go to the original document. You cannot navigate it on Google Meet. That's the disadvantage of Google Meet.
Pening juga tak apalah.
But if it is online, there's a different option. We will go into that afterwards.
Okay.
If it's on computer, then you have to go straight to the original document. You can't navigate it through Google Meet.
Okay. Is there any question from the participants?
Yes.
Yeah. Two people.
No, it's just okay. Seems that there's probably two different versions of Google Meet features. Means that right now you're using the website version, right? But if I'm going to use tablet macam mana pula? Is there any, I mean, similarities in terms of the navigations and the features? Because normally I use Google Meet. When I received the invitation, I never tried it to start, the meeting using Google Meet from my tablet. So is there any things that you want to share, Doctor? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Faz. Miss DJ, DJ Faz, Miss DJ Faz. Okay.
Jangan
Alright.
disebut yang tu sebab dah lama tak masuk kuanti tu. Tu pun tak tahulah tu, berantu agaknya.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. In terms of tablet, I'm not sure about iPhone. iPhone, because there may be some features which may not be compatible or which needs other extensions or whatsoever. Huawei, definitely sometimes you can get on it, sometimes you cannot, especially if Huawei keeps on updating. For normal one, I think it's similar to your phone. What was the question again? Is there any features? Okay, features, basically it's similar, but I think in terms of background, virtual background, at some point, some people may have problems in setting up the background. Other things, I think it's similar, because I've been trying to use my tablet to use Google Meet. It's always sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. So I have not been able to really explore the features on my tablet. The basic ones you can use, but I'm not able to upload. I'm not able to upload my background. Okay, my background. Is there a question?
Thank you, Doctor.
We will explore further in terms of the tablet. I will give more information about that. Okay.
Okay, Dr. Muhammad Arif Han, any question?
Yeah, Assalamualaikum, and thank you so much for the nice today for Zoom meeting. My question that I want like Zoom also, MS Team and Meet, but I found Zoom interface is very friendly as compared to the other. But at the same time, my question, if we, for example, some meeting in Zoom, and this meeting from the other party sides, if we want to record the meeting, can we have the option because the control with the other party?
You mean you as the participant can record or not?
Yeah.
No, I'm
the
afraid.
participant.
I'm afraid not. I think even Zoom, if you are not the co-host, you cannot record. Isn't it? If you're not the co-host or if you're not the host, you cannot record even with Zoom. Participants cannot record the meeting unless you are the co-host.
But if participant is host, then possible.
Yes. So if you are the host of the meeting, then you can record.
Okay. And my suggestion will be, yeah.
Previously, the Google Meet has the feature where everybody can, just anyone can actually record. And when they stop the meeting, the recording will go to both the host as well as the one recording it. That was the previous one. But now only the host.
Right. My suggestion, because I have participated internationally on MS Team, so I face very problem. So maybe I request from the global online that next one session like MS Team also.
But then Google Meet is not in our control. Yeah. Okay, I think Dr. Naim has a question. You're just wondering why are we not using Google Meet platform. Now, if you use the Google Meet platform, I will not be able to show you exactly when what I'm doing on the screen. Later, I will be able to demonstrate how to use Google Meet on Zoom here. Okay, Dato'.
Okay.
And then we have okay. I think Dr. Azli has already.
Yeah, one new message. Okay, Dato is replying on the message. Speaker, can you screenshot from Google Meet? But it's okay. Your reason makes sense. It's okay, Dato. We love your question and we love your recommendation. So anytime, no worries about that. Thank you very much for your information.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mama Arif, for the question.
Dr. Mama Arif, any more questions? All right. Okay.
No, thank you, madam. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. All right. So is it clear about the present?
Okay, one
now?
question, Doctor. One question from Encik Abdullah Wagiman. If I join 2 Google Meet session, can I mute one of the speaker?
On the same computer.
Yeah. Can we do Google? Yeah, on the same computer. Yes.
I don't think so. You only can because you only can open one Google Meet at one time on the computer. But maybe with the new features, maybe we can with different account. We'll try afterwards. We will have a look. We'll explore that afterwards. Okay. But you can use the same ID for that particular meeting on different devices. Let's say I want to join the session on my tablet. Okay, I'm using my UTHM email. Then I also try join the meeting session on my laptop using my UTHM email. Yes, you can use your same ID on 2 devices. Two devices only, not more than that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay, then this one is the raise hand. So if you have question, you click on that, and if your question is already answered, then you click again to unraise your hand. So you can also see the raise hand over here, so the host can see that raise hand the participant list. Okay, that one is turn on caption. All right, so for turn on caption, this one is when you want, particularly for those who are having issues with listening. They can't really listen to what is being said, then you can turn on the caption. However, it can only detect English.
Okay.
If you have it in Malay, it will, sometimes will come up with all sorts of words, and sometimes obscene words, undecent words. Yeah.
You mentioned English. So what type of English that the Google Meet can detect?
It depends on the pronunciation. Whatever word that you pronounce, it will detect in English. So if the pronunciation or let's say I say beach, but I said it wrongly with the shorter syllable, then it will give a different word. That's what I mean.
Yes.
Or the word, maybe I say spreadsheets, the word spreadsheets. So if I pronounce it properly with the proper syllable, then it will write spreadsheet. But if I use a shorter syllable, then it will give you a different word. Okay, the sheet as a shorter version of sheet. So it will give that word. All right. So it depends on how you pronounce the word. If it can detect the word accurately, then it will produce the words. I have seen in conferences, the organizer turning on the caption, but despite the speaker being a native speaker, sometimes you know, they have these dialects or these
Yes,
not
yes, yes.
slang.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. So it gave the wrong word and then the wrong meaning. Okay, so when you use this caption, you need to be careful with it, because it does not always give you the accurate word.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
They're gonna make it troublesome, you know. Translate
Yes,
the words.
yes. So don't think that okay, conference bahasa Melayu, okay, nak turn on caption lah, jadi orang akan faham. Nanti you will get all sorts of words, and even keluar nanti indecent word lah, apa semua kan. So you have to be careful. Okay, so that is
Tambahan
caption.
soalan boleh pada
Yes.
isu
Boleh,
yang
boleh,
lama?
boleh. Sila.
Sorry lah nak bagi meriah sikit. Apa nama dia tu? For the turn on captions, is it only the host or even the participant can turn on that feature? Thank you.
I think the host, but later we can try it out. I will create a Google Meet session afterwards, and then we'll
Sebenarnya dah tak
project it.
sabar nak hands on ni. Terima kasih.
Okay, alright. Sorry sikit, okay. Okay, so ini caption, ini and then you have the camera, you turn on, and then the mic, and then this part here is the code. So Google Meet also has a code. So it's either you give them, give your participants the link, or you can also give the code. When we go to how to join later on, we will see where you will put the code in. Okay. Okay. So, all right. Okay. Then we go to the next one. Just let me.
Okay.
Go to another one. Okay. This one is okay. Tadi background kita belum lagi kan? Background.
Belum ni.
Okay. So background. Okay, tadi cuma just briefly. So now we look into background. Sekejap je dah 47 minit. Okay, background. You will have several. Sebab patutlah Miss Fazita kata cepat sikit. Okay, so background, you have options there. You can also choose. Okay, from your own image. You can also upload your own image with that button there. This one is blur. Ni sikit blur sikit, ni blur banyak.
Oh,
so there you can have the background. You can put any background. Okay, as long as it's in your folder or in your library. Okay, you can choose. Okay, ini sebab saya big fan of Subaru.
Oh, tak tahu kan.
Okay, alright. Okay, so and then apa lagi supaya kita cepat sikit. Okay, ni blur. Okay, ini yang lebih blur your background. Nanti kita akan demo sikit apa lagi, cepat. Okay, ini rasanya okay, ni dah. Alright, kita pergi lain pula. Okay, okay, ni lagi satu punya. Ini yang background tak payahlah, ini yang blur. Okay. Okay, sharing. Okay, saya nak tunjuk sharing.
Okay. Yeah, we can see this.
Okay, ni yang tadi saya explain. Nanti ini saya tunjuk apa yang saya masukkan echo. Ini saya share window terus. This is window. Sharing the window. Sorry, sharing screen.
Okay, screen.
Okay, nampak tak dia ada echo? Dia akan, you can actually move around this. This is what I mean by echo.
Okay, just like OBS pun ada ni.
So ini, but when you minimize your Google Meet to go to the original document, then you will not see this.
Oh, the echo stops.
But you so this is what I mean by is a bit dangerous. Ini nampak lah you punya screen.
Yeah, your activity
Laptop
on the
screen apa
screen,
benda
people
lah kan.
judge how slownya. Even the
Then-
file name, people gonna judge the file name, you know.
Yes, there semua. But then you don't have to keep changing lah. I mean you don't need to keep changing, sharing, unsharing and whatnot. Okay, so you can just flip through all the documents. So to be safe, you just open everything and then use the, the bar at the bottom to choose whichever document that you want to open. Okay, so that is entire screen. That's the danger, some of the dangers in sharing your entire screen. So this one is the window. So this is an example. So you can choose. Ini your Google Meet. This one is your PowerPoint. This one is the website or the browser. Okay, so you can choose whichever that you want to show. Okay, so now I'm showing the PowerPoint on my computer. This is on my computer. Okay. Then again, as I said, to navigate this, you need to go to the original document and then navigate from there. And if you're sharing and then you minimize, this will happen. Okay, so you have to maximize. All right. Okay. So this is from the Google Meet itself. So this is what you see on Google Meet. Okay. Then, right. So this is the browser, from the browser. Okay. So this is what you see. So whatever that you need to navigate, you have to go to the original source. You cannot navigate it from Google Meet. Okay. Then you stop sharing. Okay. So I think we will go into this later. We will try to demo.
Doctor, one question from Abdullah Wagiman. Okay, so doctor, how if we use Zoom and Google Meet at the same time? For example, I have to attend faculty meeting using Google Meet, but at the same time, I also join course using Zoom. So can I mute one of the speaker or control the sound?
Okay, if you are using it on the same device, for Zoom, you can actually if you look at your Zoom right now, bottom left, there's an audio setting. So it will give, when you join, it will give you the option of join using call over internet or don't join or something like that. Okay, so you choose do not join using audio. So that will mute your Zoom. But then you will not hear whatever it is from Zoom. Okay, so you can then you need to mute your speaker. You can mute your speaker. Mestilah nak kena dengar dua-dua kan? You can mute your speaker on bukan speaker, mic. You mute your mic on Zoom. You mute your mic on Google Meet. Then dua-dua you dengar lah. Apa macam mana you nak dengar pun tak tahulah kan. Sebab the audio will still be available sebab you nak dengar dua-dua. Tapi you kena mute mic. But if you need to speak on Google Meet, for example, then you can turn off the speaker. So you kena faham speaker and mic. These are two different things. Mic is bila you turn on the mic and then people can hear what you are saying. but when you turn off the mic, people will not hear what you're saying. And then whatever sound that comes from your environment, people will not hear it. But you can still hear what is being discussed on Zoom or on Google Meet. But if you turn off the speaker for Zoom, Zoom you can actually turn off the speaker. Jadi you tak dengar apa-apa, langsung tak dengar apa-apa daripada Zoom. Zoom pun tak akan dengar apa-apa daripada you. So macam mana nak dengar conference kan? Itu satulah. Kan. For Google Meet, untuk pun sama, dia ada setting untuk speaker and for mic. So you boleh setting dekat situ. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, nanti dulu Encik Muhammad Arif, Dr. Muhammad Arif. We will talk about breakout room after this. Okay.
I think he's referring to Abdullah Bagiman.
Oh, okay.
One of the suggestion. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. We will go into breakout rooms. It's just that maybe yang siapa yang tanya tadi mungkin dia tak familiar lagi breakout room. Okay, we will go into breakout room afterwards.
Okay, good.
But then if it's okay, never mind. All right, we will go to breakout rooms afterwards. Okay, now ada lagi tak soalan?
Okay, tak ada soalan. Okay, I think we can proceed. Yeah.
Okay, sharing from Drive. Ini yang saya kata tadi, ada kelebihan sikit bila share from Drive.
Sharing from Drive. Okay.
From the browser or the tab from Drive or from the tab. Okay.
Never done that before, but it's quite interesting. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay. This one is from my Drive. Okay. So let's say I click on this document. Just so you know, there are actually two options when you share from your Drive or from your Drive. You can use the feature from Google Meet itself, the tab and window there. But you can also use from your Drive itself. Okay. All right. So if you look at this part here, you will see like a arrow, with top direction. Okay. All right. So you click on that, you present to meeting. So it will straight away link to whichever, if you are having a Google Meet at that time, it will straight away share the document there. Okay, so you make sure that so there's the audio tab, but because this is Google document, you don't have, I don't have anything, any audio there. Okay, so you can share it from here. All right. Okay. Or you can also share it from the Google Meet itself. All right. So that is one. This is the Google document. However, if you share Google Slides, you will have one feature, interesting feature that can help you navigate between the two rooms. I mean, from the slides and also the Google Meet. Okay, untuk slide dan juga untuk Google Meet. Okay, stop presenting. Okay, sekarang kita pergi kepada slides. Please excuse any sound that you hear from behind.
Say hi to the cat.
Hi cat.
Say hi to the cat. Hi cat. It's okay. Benda ni kita okay lah, biasa kat rumah, faham.
Okay, alright. So ini sama juga, sama macam Google document tadi, but you will see one interesting feature. So present tab to meeting. Ini untuk present. Ini untuk present the slide itself.
Okay, try to do that one. So what we have?
Okay, ini boleh present terus. Okay.
Wow, nice.
Okay.
This is nice. This is nice, yeah.
Okay, ini present to meeting. Right. Okay. So you pergi pada the meet. Yang ini tak keluar dia punya feature. Tak apa, nanti kita akan buat demo lambat pula.
Oh, it's okay, no problem.
Okay, ini yang tadi yang ini, this one will appear on your screen. Dia tak akan appear on the participant screen. So this one you can actually navigate. And this is the interesting part that I was talking about. So you can actually it will pop up. Dia akan pop up. And then you boleh navigate from there. So you boleh nampak Google Meet and then you boleh navigate. Or you can just go to the original document and then you can just navigate from there. Okay. So nanti boleh try out. Ini untuk Google Slides lah. So you boleh navigate tu, you boleh nampak yang sebelum tu apa, yang selepas tu apa, and then you boleh prepare lah. And then you can navigate from there, and then the participants will only see the screen. Dia tak nampak yang ini. Participants will not see this. So it will make it easier for you to navigate. So this is the advantage of uploading your PowerPoint slides to up online on Google Slides. Okay. Alright. So ini dia sepatutnya ada keluar satu yang mana you boleh flip. Nanti kita akan buat yang itu. Okay. Alright. So far ada any question?
Any question from the participants? Anything? Tak ada. From the Facebook, no, not from Facebook, no, nothing. Okay, nothing from Facebook.
All right, I will just share. Check. Okay. All right. Now I will talk about how you invite your participants. So this one is using calendar. The other versions nanti kita akan tengok yang satu lagi. Okay, this one is how you invite using Google Calendar. So ni application punya icon ni, click calendar, and then you can choose any dates that you want to set up the meeting. So this one is for you to set up the meeting. This one is not actually for instant meeting. Well, you can set it up for the afternoon session or much later. The schedule. Okay. All right. So you choose a date, and then you will see the time available that you can set the meeting for. Okay. Ini timetable lain. Okay. All right. So okay. Okay. So you click on the date, the date, and then the time. What is the time that you want? And then here, 30th September, you can add the title. So the good thing about putting a title is that later, when you want to retrieve your recording, it will automatically have the title for that recording instead of the number XYZ or whatever. Okay.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah. A good tip.
So then you can set up the time, And then you need to set up the time zone if you are inviting people from other regions. Okay. You actually need to click OK there after. Okay, click OK. Okay, and then you need to generate. You need to generate the link at Google Meet video conferencing. So you can click. That one is new there. You can also, if you're using Microsoft Teams, you can also. But we are doing Google Meet now, so I'll generate the Google Meet link. All right. Okay, and then we can add description. You can put notification 10 minutes before, or maybe 1 hour before, or maybe a day before. Okay, that's the notification. Okay, and then the description, you can put in any description. What is it that you are going to do for this meeting, or you can put the agenda there. You can also attach the minutes of meeting, if it is a meeting or anything here. There's attachment there. You can attach. So then your participants can retrieve that document from there. Okay. Okay. So there you add.
Retrieve the document from the email, Gmail or what?
No, from the meeting itself. Nanti dia ada satu where you can open the details, and then you akan ada ni. Nanti kita akan buat yang ini.
Okay, good.
Okay, right. So ini add guests here. You can add guests who are not from your organization. Logically, normally when you have added the email address there, they do not need to request for permission to join, so they can just join in. Okay, all right. So then when you click save, I will ask you whether you want to send emails. Of course, you want to send emails to your participants so that they will know that they have been invited. And then when you have added the email of people from other organizations or personal email, they will ask, there will be a pop-up. Are you sure that you want to invite people from another outside your organization? So you just click yes. Okay. Okay, so it will appear here. So this will be in the schedule. So when you want to retrieve anything, you just click on that bar there, and then all the details will appear.
Okay.
Okay, so this is one way of inviting your participants. Okay, another way is through emails. You can send the email. So again, we will do the demonstration later. Hopefully it works.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So, okay, so far, any question?
Any question from the participants?
Assalamualaikum Dr. Mimi.
Waalaikumsalam.
Doktor, macam mana kalau kita nak setkan satu link tapi untuk satu SEM punya kelas? Contoh kita buat Google Meet punya kelas kan? Jadi macam mana kita nak set untuk, katalah setiap minggu ada 2 kelas dan nak guna link yang sama. Boleh ke kita set dekat dia punya apa tadi tu? Kalender juga?
Yang kalender ni biasanya bila you dah tutup, dia akan you dah tak boleh join balik semula. Unless someone is still active in that, and then you can join. Okay. So far nanti kita akan cuba sebab features dia, as I said, dia asyik update. So the latest one nanti kita akan cuba boleh tak join balik semula. Untuk yang satu semester tu, you can actually do that using your Google Classroom. Kan ada yang atas tu. Kalau dekat Google Classroom, you boleh set upkan the link. But even then, every time dia akan generate different link. But you can just click on that from there. Untuk Google Classroom. Mungkin nanti bila ada session Google Classroom boleh join, nanti dia akan ajar macam mana nak set link di Google Classroom.
Okay, terima kasih.
Okay, sama. Ada lagi tak?
Any question?
Kalau tak ada, kita take a break sekejap. Nanti saya set upkan untuk ni. Nanti kita terus demo.
Okay. Okay, take a break. Take 5. Okay.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning.
Waalaikumsalam.
Dah ada balik semua?
Okay.
Okay, yang lain dah ada Okay. Alright, ada. Okay, thank you. Okay, so sekarang kita sambung. We continue with extension. Okay, extension dulu and then baru kita sambung ke demo. Saya berdebar juga ni, demo ni harap-harap jadi. Okay, alright. So extension dulu. So we just go to, alright. Okay, ini this is the Google Chrome extension page. So what you need to do is just type out Google extension or Google Chrome Web Store or extension, Chrome extension. So you will get this page. Okay. So if you know what extension you want, you just type out in the search box on Google. And then it will straight away bring you to this page. Okay, all right. So the first extension that I want to introduce or maybe share with you is the attendance. So you just tap attendance, and then you will have a list of extensions for attendance. So ada yang ini Meet attendance, attendance for Google Meet. You can explore whichever that suits you or whichever that you prefer. Okay, so there are actually quite a number. Ini bukan ini 3 je, dia ada lagi sebenarnya. Ada banyak lagi. There are quite a number of extension, but somehow it only shows you these 3. So the one that I have chosen is this one, Google Meet attendance tracker. So it will give you kind of some description where you can look at or read through. You can read through the privacy practices. You can read the reviews. Okay, for me, previously I used a different one, but somehow that one is no longer available. Or yeah, I don't know why. Maybe the developer has not updated or something. So I have chosen another one which I quite like. I like this one, but then again you have to explore whichever that suits you better. For me, I like this one, and another one that I will show you. Actually, I have installed 2 extensions, and at the end of each session I will get reports for these 2 extensions. Okay, so one way of choosing a good extension is by looking at the review and also the number of users. If many people are using it, that means it's good. Sometimes you don't have that quite good review, but you will have a large number of people using it. That means it can be good as well, because some people, they just don't bother to give a review to any extension or anything that they use, me included. Well, to help people out, yeah, we should give a review. So this one, I use this one. Okay, all right. So you can just because I have already installed it, I have here remove from Chrome. But if you haven't installed it, for example, let's say I choose a different one. For example, this one. Then you will have this button here, add to Chrome.
Wow, this one is 80,000 user. Wow.
Okay, so 80,000 user, but you see the review is only 4 stars. But then again, it depends on, sometimes you will see quite a large number of users, but then when you click on it, I don't like this one, then you can choose another one. So
maybe the
again,
name of the add-ons helps, for people to search for the apps. Attendance for Google is quite straightforward. You don't want to think, just use it. Yeah,
so you use whichever suits you better. Okay, as long as it's free. And then you also have to be careful. You have to read the privacy practices and whatnot. Okay. All right. For me, I have chosen this one. Okay. And there are actually other more extensions. You just click on more extensions and it will give you more there. Okay. So the other one that I have added is mana dia? It's an owl. It's not here, but I can show you. How do you know that you have installed a certain extension? You go to this part here. This is the icon for extensions.
The puzzle
You just
icon,
click-
right?
Yeah, you just click on that and then you will have a list of extensions, and then you can click manage extensions. Sometimes not all are listed, so you just click manage extensions. So these are all the extensions that you have on your browser. Now, if you do not sync it, meaning that you don't sync your browser, and now if you notice, if you log in using one ID, for example, this one is UTHM email, okay, you will have one browser personalized to that ID. If you sign in using another ID, like myself, I have another one. Let me just show you. My personal email. Let's say I add another one. It will ask you whether you want to change. In this case, I don't know why it doesn't happen. It will require you to change. So the browser will change, and then when you want to let me see if I can show you. If you want to click on the browser, you will have one Google Chrome with the photo of one ID, and then another Google Chrome with the photo of another ID. Somehow it's not happening. It's not happening today. I don't know what has happened, but you will notice that it will ask you. I think it's the updated version of the Chrome. It will ask you whether you want to change to another another not another file, apalah perkataan dia, another ID. Then you will that will be personalized. So nanti ke atas ni dia akan sama yang dengan yang ini.
Oh ya, another ID ya.
Kan yang ini. And then when you go to another browser, bukan yang all this tab here, another set of browser, you akan ada yang ada ini sama dengan ini. So right now yang ini, kalau yang ini bila when I minimize this, dekat bawah yang bar kat bawah tu dia akan ada Chrome and then my photo, this photo. That means that Chrome browser has been personalized for this ID. Okay. So back to extension. So these are all the extensions saved for this ID. So if I want to synchronize it to all the Chrome browser, that means kalau saya buka ID lain pun dia ada, dia akan ada sync, turn on sync. So when you open the browser on a different ID pun dia ada. If not, if you log on using a different ID, maybe your personal ID, and then nanti Chrome nanti all these extensions tak ada.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. So you can see there person 2. This one is Chrome for person 2. That means ini yang untuk ID ni. So kalau saya buka yang lagi satu yang dengan ID lain itu person 1, nanti dia akan buka according to that So kalau saya tak synckan pada ni, I did not turn on the synchronization. So nanti dekat yang Chrome lagi satu tu tak ada extension ni.
Oh, so you akan customize for only this person, not the other profile.
Yes.
Okay, okay, good, good.
Okay, so something to think about. So the other one yang attendance tu yang ini, Google Meet attendance yang ada gambar burung hantu ni. So saya ada dua. Satu yang ini, this one, and then the other one is this one. So I have two.
So which one is better? Which one?
Macam dua-dua macam best. So right now I decided whether nak simpan yang ini ke yang ini.
Okay.
So it's better that you just choose one sebab nanti dia haywire. I mean not haywire lah. Nanti you nak tengok yang ini pun nak tengok, ini pun nak tengok. Okay. Both will have later on you can export it in CSV format.
Okay.
That means it's like a Google Sheet format. Okay. Alright. So itu for meet attendance. The other one, someone mentioned about breakout rooms. Okay, so you boleh type breakout rooms. And then you will have a number of breakout rooms. Sekarang dah banyak. Before this, before this cuma yang ini saja. And I've been using this one throughout two semesters or 3 semesters. Yang lain I tak explore lagi, so maybe later you can explore whichever that suits you better. Yeah. So when I say I'm using this, I'm not prescribing that you use this. Yeah. Okay, jangan salah faham. I'm not prescribing that you use this one. It's because I like this one and I've been using this one. This was the only one available before this. Okay, sekarang ni dah banyak. Now you have a list of breakout rooms extension. So you can go through and then you can choose whichever that you like, provided that they are free. Okay, kena check the punya terms and conditions that they are free. Okay.
So the extension, sorry, the extension when we using the Google Meet, it will activate automatically, or we need to activate the extension? For example, the attendance. So do we need to activate it manually, or it is just activated when the system starts?
Okay, normally it will activate automatically. You can check here on the extension, manage extension. So ini semua activate lah ni.
Okay.
Okay.
So when using it will open, it will be on like that. Okay.
But if you want to turn it off, you click on this.
Okay, nice.
So bila you buka Google Meet, dia tak appear lah. Dia tak appear. Okay. So you turn this on. Sama lah yang ini. Kalau you tak nak pakai yang ini, you turn off. Maybe you ada dua. Maybe you have 2 extensions. Then you want to use only one, but you don't want to remove this, so you can just turn this off.
So by the way, Dr. Afif already shared the link for the burung hantu, the owl here. Okay. In the message. Okay. In the chat.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Afif. Okay.
Okay. All right, so you can use, again, I'm not prescribing. You can explore all the extensions in the Chrome store. Choose whichever that you like, that you prefer. Okay, it's just like I like this one. Tapi janganlah kerana saya suka ini, semua nak pakai ini, tak.
We kena follow the expert. Kita follow expert.
Dia ikut apa yang dia suka. Ada orang dia suka keluar Excel sheet je. But I don't like. I want it like a report. Jadi macam kita tak boleh nak manipulate kan. Bila extends sheet, spreadsheet, you can actually manipulate it here and there. Okay. Alright. So yang ini sebab nanti I will show you afterwards the example. Okay. So okay, and then another extension. Okay, mana dia? Alamak.
It's okay, take your time. No rush. No rush.
Tak, dia macam dah tertutup. Okay. So again, the other one is apa lagi yang nak? Okay, auto admit. Okay. When do you use auto admit? you use this because our Google Meet is a Google Suite. Okay, bukan Google Suite dia Suite. macam pronunciation dia macam SWEET lah, manis lah macam orangnya. Okay, jadi dia bila Google Suite dia limited in terms restricted in terms of not just anyone can join. Macam dulu sebenarnya bila we want to share our Google documents or Google Sheet or anything on the drive with our students, it was difficult. Even Google Classroom, initially we were not able to, masa memula dulu kita guna Google Classroom, we were not able to add in our students because our students domain, you need to remember that our students email, the domain is different from ours. Kita punya domain is uthm.edu.my. Students punya is siswa.uthm.edu.my. Betul tak? Betul kan? So it's a different domain even though they are our students. So PTM has already worked on it and then we managed to add in the student's name. So kalau anything in terms of Google Suite ni, so bila dia nak join, when they want to join, they have to request to admit, to be admitted. Okay, even now the students pun dia nak kena kita kena approve, admit the students to join. Okay, to save time, sometimes like some of you have like 100 students, right? So every time now click, admit. But the good thing now is that previously you admit one by one. But now, if there is a group of students, let's say 10 students request to join at the same time, it will give you a list straight away and then you can admit all. That is another new feature. That is a good feature, updated feature. Okay. Previously, satu. Now, kalau katalah seorang dah join, lepas tu you biar dulu and then ada lagi join, lama-lama ada 10 orang and then you can admit all at the same time.
Okay, nice.
Okay. Alright, but still if you do not want to do that, susah lah bagi je student ni masuk. Okay, then you can use this button, auto admit. So once you add in this extension and activate it, make sure that it is activated, students can just join in straight away without having you to click the admit button.
That's good.
To save your time.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Good.
Dia ada pros and cons je lah. Macam in this case, you will not be able to monitor siapa yang masuk. Sebab siapa-siapa je yang masuk, and then they can actually use personal email, and then they can personal email with whatever name. Nanti boy R2 lah apa benda pun masuk. Kan? So if you use this auto admit, if not, macam saya tak suka guna auto admit. I don't like to use auto admit because I like to monitor and I want to make sure that the students use their student email. Sebab bila student email ni dia automatic keluar nama.
Ya betul, nama penuh.
Nama dia.
Yep, right.
Nama penuh dia. Jadi kita tahu dia. Kalau if I use auto admit, they can use their personal email and then join. Kalau tak ada auto admit pun still dia boleh request untuk guna dia punya personal email lah. But then since you have to admit, bila you tengok email ni personal email, you can reject.
Okay.
And then you can text the student and ask the student to join using their student email. So that's
so doctor, if the students join using personal email and the name is mengarut, so in the attendance, what will come up? The attendance?
Nama mengarut tu lah.
Alamak, tak boleh tu.
So in the attendance later, the macam nama macam only for you lah, boy R2 or si cantik manis, whatever that will be in the attendance. Attendance extension tadi. Okay, it will not give you because that's the name that they have registered to appear the personal profile that you have put in. So that will appear. So if you want in the attendance, you want the name of the students to appear. So you, for me, I make sure that they use their student email. But sometimes even when they use their personal email, they still have their actual name. So di situ I'm a bit flexible lah. Okay lah, tak apalah, as long as the name is there. Okay. But when they use a personal email with name that I don't recognize, I reject. I did have one occasion where student message, "Madam, why did you reject me?" I said, "Use your student email." Because once you reject, if you reject because the student kept on coming using the personal Gmail, you see. So I kept rejecting, and in the end, when you have rejected the students twice, they will not be able to enter at all. Even to click the link, they will be rejected totally. All right. So you need to make sure that the students, when they join, they use their student email. That's me. Up to you. If you don't mind, that's fine. Okay. But then in terms of attendance later on, it will be difficult. Okay, so there's a pros and cons there. Yeah, so there's a pros and cons on using auto admit. I'm not saying don't use it, and I'm not saying, oh, you can use it. So it's up to you. It's your own. That's why I don't have auto admit on my extension. Okay, and then there are also a few other extensions, interesting extensions, top extensions. Some of them is Meet Plus. Meet Plus here is I will share you the link on WhatsApp later. And then you have Meet Notes, where you can make notes during the meeting. On the side in the chat box, it will go into your calendar. Okay, and then you have Google Meet Enhancement Suites. This one inclusive of auto join, auto admit, and also mute all participants, and a few other features. And then Google Timer. Sometimes you you organize a meeting. Kadang-kadang tak ingat. Dah 2 jam. Macam sekarang ni. Dah 10.30, 10.40. Okay. So Google Timer, it will help you to set the time of your meeting. So I'm not going to go through all this sebab saya nak cuba buat demo lepas ni. So yang ini nanti saya akan share dekat WhatsApp group, so you can have a look and explore on your own. Okay.
Nice.
Alright.
Okay, by the way, attendance form dekat chat attendance form, guys. So please fill in the form. The attendance form in the chat.
So global lepas ni kalau buat Google Meet punya buat course guna Google Meet, bolehlah guna Google Attendance. Dah tak payah dah nak minta. Nak minta dia orang isi. Tapi yalah, tapi still you need to give your metric number, staff number and whatnot kan. Okay. Alright, so extension yang lain, I think you can explore on Chrome Web Store, whichever extension which are available, which suit you, suit your purpose. Okay. All right. So now we will try. Okay. We will try to look at Google Meet. Okay. I will. Okay. I need to, okay, I will close others first. Okay, so far okay tak? Ada soalan tak? Any question?
Any question from the participants? Ada soalan tak?
Nak tanya.
Ya.
Extension, so sekarang ni, bukan sekarang ni, later lah. So in your recommendations, from your recommendations, what sort of extension that we need for Google Meet? I would say that the necessary extension for Google Meet. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, okay, again, it goes back to your purpose. Okay, kalau you buat teaching and learning, you're not teaching and learning, the extensions that you need would be grid view. If you have 100 students and you need all of them to be on the screen, maybe nak ambil screenshot and whatsoever, so you need grid view sebab the tiled layout on Google Meet is only up to 49 students or 49 participants.
Grid view.
So if you have more than that, then you can add in the grid view extension. Okay, so nanti just type grid view, nanti ada extension tu. Okay. Another one is attendance. All right, attendance. And then if you prefer auto admit, and then also breakout rooms. Okay, breakout rooms ni dia tak sama macam Zoom, tapi at least something lah kan. At least okay. I will tell you why it's different from Zoom. Okay. Alright. Okay, saya saya ada bagi satu list dekat WhatsApp group yang boleh tengok lah. These are some of the top extensions that are used for Google Meet. Okay. Alright, so kita pergi pada ni tadi balik semula. Okay. Now, this is the normal layout. Earlier I have shown you on how to set up using Google Calendar. So maybe I don't need to show that anymore unless you have questions for that. So ini kalau nak buat yang a different way of setting up. Okay, so if you click on that, you have three options. Okay, one is create a meeting for later. Ini Google Calendar tadi. It will go to Google Calendar. Okay. Sorry. This one is you create a link. You create a link and then you can email to the participants. So you just click on this. You can click on the link and then you can share it on WhatsApp or you can send an email. Okay. Right. Then you have this one is instant. If then you want to create a meeting. So if you create an instant meeting, you have to use it then. You can't save it for later.
Use it instantly.
And then instantly. Nama pun an instant meeting kan. Okay. And then this one schedule in Google Calendar yang tadi saya dah tunjuk. We have already shown you how to schedule a meeting in Google Calendar. Okay, so kita pergi pada instant sebab saya nak demo. Okay, so sekarang ni saya offkan dulu yang nanti takut dia echo. Right. So sekarang ni once you are in Google in Google Meet, you will see this. These are the details. Okay, and then you will see all these features that I have already explained earlier. Okay, ini semua ni host control ni. Okay, so and then okay, ini this one is another way of inviting. So if you create an instant meeting, then you can add people through their email. Okay, okay, email. Call ni tak boleh sebab Canada and United States.
Okay.
Alright, so you can use email or you can just click on the sorry, bukan this one. You can just click on the detail. Or detail, you can click here. Let's say that you have closed this one and then you can click here for the detail. Then you can copy. Okay, you can copy and then send it through WhatsApp group or email yang tadi kan, tadi boleh email. Okay, alright. So now okay, okay, saya akan copy this and then put it on WhatsApp group. Okay, semua boleh join. Hopefully boleh sebab buka Zoom dengan ni serentak. Okay, hopefully boleh. Okay, so sekarang kita ada Nur Faiza. Right. Okay, saya nak change the layout. Saya check dulu layout. Okay, ni auto, saya nak tukar tile. So there are 30 people. So here you can see that the maximum is 49, right? Okay, and you can actually move this around here. Okay, so right now I have 2 participants in the room, 2 people in the room. Okay, and then this one ialah attendance tadi. Extension yang ini, this one. Okay, extension yang ini. So dia akan appear. It will appear here. So I can how I activate it, I need to click on it. So it will start tracking.
Okay.
Okay, how long that you were here, and then the time. All right. Okay. Okay. So I want to show you the sharing documents from the drive just now, because it doesn't seem to have the feature that I wanted to show you. So let's say from my drive. Okay, this is the feature that I want to show you, this one. So here you see the drive or whatever that you are sharing, and then you can actually click this to go back to Google Meet.
Wow.
Okay, so you just click on this, you go back to the drive. So you click on this, you go back to Meet. So you can keep on flipping. Okay, and then so here Jamboard.
Jamboard. Yeah.
So let's say create Jamboard. Start a new Jamboard. So I will share. All right. Everybody can edit. So in this case, I'm sharing with all these people only. Okay. But if let's say there are people who are not in this meeting, but maybe for some reason they are not able to join the meeting, but you do want them to participate. Sorry. So you can click on turn link sharing on, and then you can share this on WhatsApp group, and those who are not able to attend the meeting can participate, but or can view. So here in this case, they can only view unless you go and to Jamboard and then make some amendments there. Okay, then you send. So let's say here, so send. Okay, so you will, okay, the participants, if you click on inbox, you will see the link there.
Okay. So everyone, you can join. I can't because my system is quite a lot of windows now. Okay, let me try.
All right. So right now it is not shared in the tab, so I can send. So I can somehow it's not okay. So okay, right now I can see it on my screen. Okay, I can see on my screen. There's a pop-up tab there, but okay, but the others can click on the link and then go to Jamboard. All right, and then there's also on top, like just now, where you can flip from Google Meet to whatever that you are sharing with the participants. So you can flip from the Google Meet to the tab. Okay, and you can also share. There's a sharing button on top, so you can also share. All right, so you can already see the Jamboard there on Google Meet. So whatever that people are writing there, you can write there, and everybody can see it on Google Meet itself and also on Jamboard. So here in this case, I can switch from Google Meet to Jamboard. So
Mhm.
now I am on Google Meet. So I'll just close all this. So
Mhm.
I'm on Google Meet, and then I click on this. I can see the Jamboard. Actually, it's not appearing on Zoom somehow, but because it's a different tab. But when you click on that, you will see a pop-up showing you the Jamboard, what is happening, and you can navigate from there. But once you are here on Google Meet, you cannot navigate. It will only display. So on Google Meet, you cannot navigate. You have to go to the original document. But for sharing from Drive, you can actually switch
Oh.
from Google Meet to the document, and there will be a pop-up on your left-hand side where you can navigate from there, and you can also see Google Meet. Okay. All right. So that is Jamboard. So I'll stop sharing.
Doctor, one question.
Hmm.
If we are not using Zoom now, we're using Google Meet now. Can you show all the interface just now?
No.
Tak boleh kan?
No, I cannot. You will not see that.
Tu yang penting tu.
You will not see that. Okay. So whatever that you are sharing, this is the one from the hour attendance, yang tadi tu yang attendance yang gambar hour. Okay. So whatever that you are sharing, when you close the document, you akan dapat ni.
Ni lawa. Okay, nice.
Ini yang daripada awal. Nanti bila you end the session also, you akan dapat lagi satu. Okay. So ini yang awal, and then you ada yang export CSV. CSV is like macam Excel, Google Sheets, like Excel document. Okay. So you boleh click on that. So here, ini dia akan bagi yang awal ni, dia akan bagi ini yang awal ke? Okay. Dia akan bagi the time that you join. So yang ini kalau nak tengok siapa yang lambat masuk, bolehlah tengok ni.
Oh, detail.
Ni boleh nampak. Okay. Sebab dia akan nampak first in, provided that bila lecturer or host masuk, je terus klik track. Kalau tak, nanti orang dah masuk baru klik track, nanti you will have the same time. Okay, so this is how you can detect whether a student is early or late. Okay, so you can see. And then how long, ini duration.
Oh, kesian budak tu.
Okay,
Kesian budak tu, nampak semua.
Yes.
We can see everything.
Alright, so ini yang awal. So you will have this history. Ni semua yang ada lah ni, semua saya dah pakai banyak ni. Okay, so you will have how many people attended, and then the dates, and then you can click. Kalau masa tu tak simpan, boleh klik balik. Ni boleh klik balik, boleh nampak balik. Okay, ini yang awal. And then you can generate the CSV format macam Excel. Okay. Alright, so ini yang Chrome. Ini every time you close a document that you share with your participants, dia akan keluar yang ini. And then bila you end the session also, dia akan keluar. Okay, ini in terms of tadi yang Jamboard ni lah. So you boleh nampak who actually participated, who actually joined the document. Maknanya kalau let's say you have a Word document that you want the participants to, or the students to do something on the document, and you can actually identify siapa yang ada, siapa yang tak ada. So that's why you kena guna nama students must use their student ID, and you can detect. Kalau dia guna personal, then nanti itu problem for you to detect the attendance.
Okay,
okay? Alright. So ini yang awal, yang tadi yang track tadi, yang awal ni dia automatic, you tak payah click track. Ingat tak tadi saya ada 2 extension, I have 2 extensions. So for the owl extensions, dia akan automatically start recording the attendance. For the other one, the one yang ada tanda check tu, you have to click on the tracking track attendance. Baru dia track. Kalau you tak klik, dia tak track. So I guess that's why I ada dua ni. So macam backup. So kadang-kadang terlupa nak klik yang track tu. That's the drawback of that one lah. But actually I like that one better than this one. But because that one, you have to click for tracking. Okay. Alright. So we go back to this one. Okay. Ada tak nak tanya apa-apa pasal ni yang kita nak minta saya demokan untuk Google Meet?
Any other questions or request for a demo, guys? Okay, tak ada apa.
Okay, tak ada.
Tak ada. Okay.
Ada, boleh tanya.
Oh, ada. Okay, good. Okay.
Siapa tak ada orang tanya, dia tanyalah. Kalau macam yang Google Attendance tu, kalau macam student ada masalah internet kan, contoh, so dia asyik keluar masuk. Tu dia akan macam mana? Dia akan record juga ke?
Ada. Dia akan record. Dia akan record.
Dengan berapa minit yang dia masuk tu lah.
Nanti dia ada, maknanya tadi, nanti dia akan appear banyak kali. Yang tadi tu kan, contoh, yang lain ni macam tak boleh nak tunjuk. Dia akan appear, keluar masuk. Yang ini semua tak ada masalah. Dia akan appear banyak kali. Tunjuk yang dia nanti dia masuk pukul berapa, apa semua tu.
Okay, terima kasih.
Kalau yang lama dulu yang saya punya, dia akan bagi satu macam, it will give me like a name of the students and then a bar. Panjang sampai, and if it's 1 hour, so 1 hour duration. And then if the student got disconnected, and then somewhere in between, dia tukar warna, change color. And then at this time, the student appear again. That one is very detailed. I still have that for another browser, but now I don't seem to see in the extension. But maybe if I can find it again, I will share with you, so you can have a look whether you like that one better or not, because it does give you. Then saya tengok kalau saya ada example yang saya boleh tunjuk, itu yang lama punya, yang previous one that I used. Okay, let me have a look. Hopefully I have an example.
Apa, it's okay.
So, okay, this one. Nampak pula.
So now it is 11 o'clock already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow,
this is the previous one. This is the previous one that I have, that I use. I like this one very much.
Okay.
Because you can see the names, but the problem, but this one still has some problem. You can see that this one, this student is not using his student email. Okay, but because his name still appears, so okay lah, tak apalah. Okay, alright. So you ada nama ni. Okay, yang 2 kali ni sebab dia ada 2 device. Dia masuk 2 device.
Wow, good for a student.
Ramai antara diorang, many of them like to join using more than 1 device. Okay. So you can see that I opened the room at 10:50. Okay, and then only about 10:58 or 59 that the students start coming in.
Okay.
Some students are early, so you can see that there are some gaps here. Itu yang dia macam on and off. Sometimes dia tak perasan pun dia on and off keluar. But then this attendance still detect. Okay. Yang ini maknanya ini tak datang. This one is,
Oh,
these two are absent.
okay.
So this one, provided that you already put the list of names in within that section, then you can have this. Okay, but this one was the previous one. I'm not sure why it doesn't appear on the extension in the extension list now, but I will have a look and share with you, and you can have a look whether you like it or not. Okay,
Wait,
so
there are some green color which is quite dark, and then there are some with stripes. So what is that?
this one, it means they detect the students, but somehow, you know, it doesn't detect the attendance itself. It detect the name.
Tu yang kotak hijau belang-belang tu kan? Tiba ada belang-belang, ada yang elok. Tu kan. Ke internet connection dia kan? Bukan ni?
Yang mana yang ini?
Yang kotak yang
Ini ke?
kan ni, Muhammad Alif Ikmal tu kotaknya berbelang-belang, stripes. Dia punya hijau.
Alif. Oh, ini. Ini dia related to connection lah, sebab bawah ni dia ada bagi ni.
Dahsyat sampai connection label boleh detect. Bapak dia.
Ya, tapi yang ini yang hijau-hijau yang macam tu, ini dia kata the student was not present by the teacher, tapi sebenarnya saya tak buat apa-apa pun.
Oh, rejoin. Saya rejoin. Okay.
So yang ini dia terputus, and then dia rejoin, dia terputus, and then dia rejoin. But then sometimes dia tak perasan pun dia disconnected. Macam dia disconnected, dia terjoin back semula. So
dia tak perasan. Okay.
Dia tak perasan. So pink color, that means the student missed the class entirely. So you will have the ni. So this is another example of ni lah. So saya rasa yang Google Meet ni kalau tak ada apa lagi yang nak ni, saya boleh stop. So you can continue with others. Tapi tadi auto admit. Google ni breakout rooms. Sebelum kita keluar, breakout rooms.
Boleh lah.
Okay. Okay. One more kalau ni.
Boleh.
Breakout rooms, okay. So breakout rooms, yang ini somehow dia tak macam tak on lah.
Tak apa, boleh share video lah kot dekat ni WhatsApp pun okey juga.
Okay, tak apa.
No worries. We can use any method that is available.
Nanti kalau tak boleh yang breakout rooms ni, I will share it.
Boleh, it's okay.
Later. Okay, alright. Saya kena share tab. Bukan yang ini. Sorry. I will need to share the screen. Okay. Alright. So tadi sebenarnya saya dah share yang ini. Okay, saya buka dulu yang ini untuk tunjuk. Dia dah confused lah sebab okay. Hey.
Video conferencing course by using video conferencing. So dia macam kereta, cerita pasal kereta pening lah ni.
Okay. So alright. So ini breakout rooms yang tadi just now I have installed the extension for breakout rooms. So this one is from Robert Shudek. So he has actually produced quite a number of videos, very detailed on how you have the co-host, and then you have the a few other things that you can actually go to, and I will share the videos. He has quite a number of videos on how to use these breakout rooms. Now you can create as many breakout rooms as you want, provided that your laptop is powerful enough to cater for all. Okay. Now each breakout rooms can go up to maybe 100 students. Okay. All right. But again, you need to make sure that your laptop is powerful enough. All right. Okay. He also gives you information about the specifications. If you have a powerful laptop, you can open all the rooms simultaneously.
Wow.
But if you don't, if it's like less than 8 GB, I think, you can open it one by one. You cannot open it all the rooms at the same time. Okay, how do you set up the room? So there are, you will see the tabs here, Meet, Rooms, Courses, Settings. So you go to courses first. So you need to create your course. Click on this, name of the course. Maybe in my case, UHP 40102, section 10, for example. Okay, and I just create one. All right, so you need to save. Okay, so this is the list of your course. You may have quite a number of courses. This one is to redo, this one is to delete the course. Okay, right, so setting, this is the setting of the room itself. Normally, I don't really care about this one. Okay, slider image, if you want to upload your slider image or whatsoever, these are all very technical. Okay, I just leave it as it is. If you want, you can play around with that. And then Robert has also, Robert macam kawan. Robert has also produced a number of videos that will show you about this. Okay, very detailed. Each one, because he's the creator and he himself produced the videos. Okay, and courses, and then rooms. Okay, how many rooms do you want? So main room, maybe you want to name it as this one you leave blank because this will give you the link. All right, so how many rooms do you want? Maybe 3, 4, 5. So you can name this as room 1, room 2, and then room 3, and then room 4. Okay, so you will give the instructions on entering the link or whatsoever. Okay, so you give this to the students, or you yourself will need to read the instructions here. Okay, and how to generate is for you. Okay, just close this. You save first. You save, and then you'll have the link there. It's auto generated. Okay, you can use the same link. Just now, someone was asking, you can use the same link over and over when you save it here. Okay, all right. And then siapa tadi yang tanya? Puan Dr. Nur Anija yang tadi yang tanya. So you can use this, reuse the link. All right.
Share them the links. Okay.
Okay. All right. Now you have created that. You can click. I'm not going to. I think I'm not going to open the main hall because actually it will create a new Google Meet. But you can click on start the class. How many breakout rooms do you want? 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to have more, you can create more. Okay. So I don't want to open the main room because I've already opened the room here. So then I will open the breakout rooms here. Okay, so I will open the breakout rooms. Because I only click one, so it will open only one.
Okay.
Okay, it will open only one automatically. Okay, so this is one big breakout room. So how do you give this to the students to join this room? So this is some kind of a drawback for Google Meet. You have to give a different link, a link to the students or whoever your participants, and they have to click on that link, and then they will go to that room, and then simultaneously have one room, the main room open. So to avoid echoes, they have to turn off the mic and the speaker of the other room, of the main room, for them to join the room there. So what you need to do is you need to give the link just now. Okay, mana dia? So you need to give the link. Alamak, mana dia?
Di atas saja.
Pergi pada room balik semula. Okay, this one.
Huh?
Actually, you have assign ad hoc.
Oh, science students.
Okay, there. Assign ad hoc. Klik kat bawah ni. Please click here to copy the link.
Oh, sini budak complicated betul. Oh.
Okay, copy breakout room links.
Mhm.
Copy breakout rooms assigned students. Okay, so sekarang kita nak copy the breakout room 1. So click here. Okay, copy. So sekarang pergi pada main room. So saya akan masukkan pada chat sini. So ini room. So if you have 4 rooms, and then you have already assigned which student go to which link. So you just ask the students to click on the link. Okay. Kalau macam Zoom, if it's Zoom, you assign them. Once you assign them, they will go out of the main room and into the breakout room. But Google Meet tak. When you click on the link, that means 2 windows will be open, and then you ada main, and then you ada room, breakout room. So what the students need to do is they need to either get out of the main room, or they can turn off the speaker and the mic of the main room so that tak ada echo.
Okay.
Okay. So this one. So itu ialah breakout room. So tadi bila kita pergi pada yang ini tadi, alright. So tutup. Okay. Macam mana kita nak how do we monitor? So let's say I open 4 rooms. So I want sini 2 rooms lah. Okay.
2 rooms.
So I open the other room. So sekarang ada 2. So sekarang ada 2. Yang ini dengan yang ini. So sekarang ada 2 rooms. Okay, sekarang ada 2 rooms. Sekejap. Sebab dekat skrin saya dah macam-macam ada.
Pening.
Okay. Right. Okay, sekarang ada 2. Satu room 1, Puan Anija, Dr. Anija dah masuk. Satu lagi room 2. Room 2 ni tadi saya tak ada bagi link kan. Okay. Sekejap room
So untuk assign student boleh kita letak student, assign in each room boleh kan?
Click here. Boleh assign. Tapi dia punya cara tu a bit ada kompleks sikit.
Okay.
Tapi nanti boleh ni kau boleh explore sendiri sekarang dah. Takut ambil masa lama. Okay. So ada room 1, ada room 2. So we have room 1 and then room 2. Oops, sorry. So room 1, room 2. So ini main room. Okay. Kan dah pening. Okay. Alright. So what how do I monitor? So I pergi dekat sini balik. So ini randomly assign. So I go to this room again. This main so I can actually go to okay, this one. So now I'm actually in room 1. So I'm monitoring in room 1. So I can actually hear Dr. Anija. If you can say something, Dr. Anija. Betul kan Dr. Anija kan?
Betul.
So I can hear from room 1. I cannot hear from the main hall. I cannot hear from the room 2. But here because I did not link the main hall to this setting apa ni dia punya main control. So kat sini tak ada lah. So I only have room 1 and room 2. So if I click on that, I will go to room 2. So if I want to hear the discussion in room 1, I just go to room 1 here. If I want to hear the discussion in room 2, I just go to room 2. But I can also turn on all. What I can do is I click on room 1 and then I click on room 1 and then I will turn on the speaker, and then I click on room 2, I turn on the speaker. Sebab kalau pergi pada yang dia punya main control ni tadi, dia cuma ada room 1, room 2. So I can also turn on my camera. So now I think in room 1, Dr. Anija can see me. Sepatutnya. It's not working. Dia jam lah tu. Dr. Anija should see me and also hear me. Okay. All right. So in room 1. But then when I go to room 2, when I say something in room 2, only people in room 2 will hear me. Dr. Anija will not hear me because I am in room 2. So this is how you monitor. So kalau ada banyak, lagi pening sikit lah. Tapi I have done that. I have done up to 8 rooms.
Wow.
Okay. So if you want all the breakout rooms to listen to your instruction, okay, you can click on this button here. And then if you want to project, turn on your camera. So here, when I turn this on, all the rooms will hear me and see me.
Okay.
But if I turn this off, and then I only turn this on, these two on, then only room 1 can hear me. Room 2 cannot hear me. And now room 2 can hear me. Room 1 cannot hear me or see me.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
All right. So here I can hear whatever is discussed in room 2, and then here I can hear what is discussed in room 1. Okay. But when I click on this, all the rooms can hear me and see me. And when I click on this, I can hear all the rooms talking. Pening. Okay. You can hear. All right. So that's how you use the breakout room. Any question? These are very basic. These are very basic.
A great introduction, and yeah, thank you very much. Okay, from the participants, any question?
Okay, I will just end the session there. And then again, this is the one from the owl. This is the one from the other one. It's taking some time to generate the report. You will also have the some kind of a page where you will have all the list of the attendance from previous meetings as well. It's still generate okay. All right. So in this case, I should have all the previous ones as well, but somehow only have one here. So here you can see the name of the meeting. That's why you need to put the name of the meeting, the date, the time when the the tracker was generated. So meeting was only for 31 minutes. Total of participants, and then you want to view the detail. You just click the report, and then you will see the details. Who have attended the meeting. Okay, it's a little bit slow. So you have who attended, and then the time and the duration, similar to the one that you have earlier. Okay, so there. Right, so,
okay.
So how many percent? Here you can also see the duration. 5 minutes. Attended only 17% of the session. Okay, so you have that, and you can also generate the you can also download it in, I think it's in PDF if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, good.
Okay, so you can, all right.
Okay, nice.
So
very nice. Okay, thank you, doctor. Thank you very much for your sharing the knowledge, everything. Okay, so any question from the participant? Any question from the participants? From Facebook, Facebook, the 2 comments. Try to open the comments.
Tak ada soalan sebab penjelasannya sangat jelas.
Betul,
Terjawab segala persoalan.
Tak ada. Okay.
So Dr. Nuri dah belajar yang apa new features?
Ya. Tak sabar nak apply. Start 10 hari bulan 10. Wah.
Tu lah. Okay. So detail lah. Saya suka bila Dr. Mimi share sebab dia daripada fakulti yang banyak student. Lot of students every semester. There are hundreds of them. And she managed it using Google Meet. So every year she will have something to tell. Okay. So that is why every year we will organize a Google Meet course. Okay, because we want for her to share anything new and her experience guiding the class with quite a massive number of students. Okay, so it is quite interesting, you know. Yeah, very very good session, you know, from people who use the system. Expert lah kita kata.
Boleh lah.
Kita panggil expert, okay, sebab dia cerita pun detail dan dia boleh tunjuk dekat Zoom the whole window, which is quite good. Okay, not many people can do that. Okay, so from Dr. Mimi, anything to say before we end the session?
Just that for the extension you can explore further. Dia ada lagi banyak. Saya ada share a few. I have shared a few top ones for 4 of them. There are other extensions that you may be interested in. So I'm not able to cover everything. And then again, extensions. Choose the one that you prefer or suit your purpose. Not the one that I use. I'm not prescribing anything. Alright. Just disclaimer tu, nanti kata nanti ada yang extension marah dekat saya, oh why did you promote this extension and not my extension. No, I'm not prescribing. Okay, itu semua kena kena explore sendiri. And then in terms of the features on Google Meet, you need to be alert of any updates because nowadays Google Meet, because more and more people are using Google Meet and other online platforms. So they are updating it very frequently. So kadang-kadang apa yang saya cakap hari ni besok dah jadi lain. Okay. So kena alert with all the changes.
Okay. Okay, betul lah. Sebab dia sentiasa update, so kita kena sentiasa share lah. Okay, so sharing session every year is relevant. Okay, relevant. Okay. So okay, that's all for now. Okay, I think please complete the attendance form. Okay, complete attendance form. So okay, nak ambil gambar boleh juga. Okay, so I think I will snap the photos of our session and I will share to WhatsApp directly. Jangan nak set up kejap. Nanti saya kata senyum. Okay, when I say smile, peace or everything. Okay, so you just okay, sekejap WhatsApp tak on, tak ada masalah. Okay. So okay, jom. Okay, dia ada 2 page ni. Okay, so I will snap the first page. Sekejap semua jadi slow komputer tengah update.
Sementara tu saya ada satu lagi saya terlupa sangat nak share yang ini. Bila background tu yang tadi saya tunjuk semua gambar kan. Dekat Google Meet ni dia akan flip. Dia tak macam Zoom boleh choose do not mirror. Tapi dekat Google Meet dia akan flip. Jadi bila okay, kalau boleh saya tunjuk kejap sementara Dr. Azli ambil gambar. Bila ada tulisan
okay, saya ambil gambar kejap lalang kejap okey, senyum kejap. Okey, the first page senyum, tak tahu siapa, tak apalah. Okey, so saya letak kat WhatsApp terus. Okey, Dr. Mimi boleh take masa. Okey, so the second page, the guys second page. Okey, nampak Hadri. Okey, thank you for joining. Sekejap. Okey, second page, get ready. 1, 2, 3. Okey, thank you guys. Thank you.
Okey, nanti dulu jangan lari.
Sila duduk, jangan lari.
Okey, ini sekejap saya nak tunjuk. Okey, yang ini. Okay. So sekarang ni ada logo, ada tulisan. Okay. Kalau bila kita sekejap. Kenapa dia tak? Saya stop share dulu.
Ramai risau terbalik kadang. Ramai risau terbalik.
Okay. Ini yang bab terbalik ni. Kalau dulu kita kena flip dulu gambar. And then bila dia appear, dia akan appear betul. Tapi sekarang jangan flip. Jangan flip. Sebab benda ni dah berlaku pada saya. Orang kata kenapa terbalik? Saya kata saya dah flip. Okay. Tapi kenapa keluar terbalik? Okay, ini yang baru ni Okay. So okay. Bila kita tak payah flip. Kalau ambil gambar yang asal, saya tunjuk dulu gambar yang asal Gambar yang asal baru boleh clear. Sorry saya ambil lagi dalam 5 minit.
Tak apa. It's okay.
Sebab yang ini saya rasa penting, tadi saya tertinggal.
Kritikal lah, betul. Ramai WhatsApp tanya kenapa terbalik, sebenarnya bila dia tu tak terbalik pun, bila dah orang tengok tak terbalik.
Ya
tengok
betul.
Terbalik.
Okay, saya tunjuk gambar yang original. Okay, ni gambar yang original yang saya upload untuk background. Okay. Apa yang jadi kat belakang ni, habislah saya dah koyak-koyak kat belakang ni. Anak-anak kecil. Okay. Ini gambar asal. Nampak tak terbalik Ni tak terbalik. Saya tak flip. Ni saya tak flip. Okay. Sekarang ni okay, saya tukar kepada video yang saya ambil. Saya upload jadi background. Saya nampak terbalik. Okey, ini tadi saya terlupa masa tu, tadi sebenarnya saya nak tunjuk yang ini, yang masa kita buka Google Meet tadi tu. Saya terlupa yang ini. Okey, bila saya upload untuk background saya nampak terbalik. Tapi participant saya, okey, sorry, saya lupa Dr. Arif. Okay, so the original one I did not flip. Okay, remember earlier, original one I did not flip. The original one, you can see UTHM correctly. The order of UTHM is correct. But when I upload it as background, okay, when I upload it as background, it will be it will flip like this. Okay, but do not worry, do not change anything, because the participants will look at it as it will be mirrored. Okay, the participants will look at it as the correct version, as the correct form of the picture. So you will see it as flipped. You akan nampak terbalik. You dekat you punya Google Meet, you nampak terbalik. Tapi participants will see it as correct.
Betul.
Okay,
so
jangan
dekat live session dekat Facebook ni tak terbalik. Dah cantik lah. Tapi dekat ni terbalik. Betul.
Jangan flip. Jangan flip. Dulu masa awal-awal memang the video apa semua tunjuk, tutorial video semua tunjuk suruh flip. Sekarang tak, jangan flip.
Okay.
Jangan flip. It's different from Zoom. Zoom, if you choose mirror image, then you have to flip. But if you don't choose mirror image, you don't need to flip. Okay, Zoom is different. Okay, but for Google Meet, do not flip, because if you flip, then your participants, your audience will see it as flipped. Okay, you nampak betul ni order ni, UTHM ni salah ni, kena flip. No. You nampak macam gini, you will see it like this, but your audience, your participants will see it as the normal version. You will see UTHM here on the left hand side. Okay.
Ada soalan daripada Dr. Fatih. Kalau ada green screen lebih baik ke atau sama?
Kalau tak ada green screen, boleh nampak lah macam ini kan. Ada lengan hilang lah. And then jangan guna baju hijau. do not use green
outfit.
Clothes, outfit. Okay. Kalau ada green screen, dia nampak cantik sikit lah. but you do not really need a green screen. Okay.
Saya ada green screen belakang nampak okey sikit lah.
Tapi sekarang pun I know they have been updating, they are trying
Yeah,
very
sekarang
hard.
the AI is good. Yeah, the AI is very good.
Only that sometimes you will see some parts missing lah apa semua kan. But the best is do not use green outfit or dark blue, I think, because the screen sometimes you find the dark blue screen and also green screen. But they still call it green screen kan. So we use other colors.
Okay, Dr. Fatih said thank you.
Okay, ada lagi tak soalan?
Okay, any question before we close the session, guys? Any question? Okay, nampak macam okay je, tak ada apa ni.
Okay lah kot.
Okay.
Right.
So thank you very much for Dr. Mimi for a great sharing session. Nampak susah sebut great tu sebab memang best gila. Sebab banyak dia share, kita datang terus hands on, tak ada teori, pam dia bagi semua tip-tips macam mak-mak bagi je. So which is very good, kita suka macam tu. Okay, berdasarkan experience, according to her experience. Okay, very nice. So I think that's all for now. Thank you very much for the participant who keep staying until now. Wow, more than 30. nice, impressive. Okay, so I think that's all for coming, and thank you for the instructor, Dr. Mimi, for a great sharing. Okay, so we end our session with tasbih, farah, and surah. Okay, thank you. See you again soon. Okay, so anything you can just chat in the WhatsApp group. Okay, or maybe give her a call or to the Facebook or anything. Okay. Okay, bye guys. Bye everyone. I'm gonna end the session.
Bye, thank you.
Bye.
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 Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Bye. Okay, 1, 2, 3, off.